Mula gang, so listen, 1 year ago today, June 8th, 2024, Bloodhound Lil Jeff lost his life. So, in honor of the Joker, the Grim Reaper himself, we finna watch this video about all the bodies that he caught, even after he passed away. Yeah, you ain't know you could get your body after you was already gone, did you? That nigga in hell collecting souls. The devil's henchman.
He dissed his ops while they were still on life support, caught his 11th body after he died, and left behind a trail of chaos that even the police couldn't close.
Oh boy.
Lil Jeff was literally a walking RICO case.
Been a year, and you know, they seemed like they knew from the first day about everything that happened with Bloodhound Lil Jeff, about the murder of Monty and Rob. But they waited a year, let them commit more crimes. Lil Jeff ended up dying.
The feds had him under investigation for drug trafficking and violent crimes, but just days before charges could drop, he caught 19 bullets in broad daylight.
That's crazy.
If Lil Jeff was still alive today, he'd be facing enough charges to lock him up for life. This is the many victims of Bloodhound Lil Jeff. Lil from Trap City.
Lil.
In early 2023, violence hit home for the Bloodhounds when their cousin, Z-Money, was gunned down while sitting in a car near his hood. The parking lot of a dry cleaner's became a crime scene. This loss was personal. Lil Jeff would go on to get Z-Money tribute tattoos on their faces and trigger fingers. Online rumors immediately pointed fingers towards Trap City, suggesting that they were responsible for the hit. This incident ended the decade-long 0679 alliance between Trap City and the Bloodhounds.
So they was cool with Trap City before Z-Money got killed. Okay, so I know they was all kind of like together.
Not long after, a Trap City rapper named Taro, once a close friend of Bloodhound member Vert, previewed a diss track that included a line implying the Bloodhounds had pushed Z-Money out of a car before or after he was shot. This added fuel to the already growing fire. Interviews by X-Man Rico with Trap City OGs like OTF Black and Trap Rob hinted Lil Jeff stealing a chain being the reason for the fallout.
Oh, so that's the reason it fell out. So he stole a chain first, then they start getting into it, then Z-Money end up getting killed, and that's what just made it go crazy.
You got somebody that you call your homie, you probably just met, and you think he your homie, and the nigga do some little snake shit type shit, and backstab him. That's what brought all this shit apart.
The rideshare execution of Trap City Lil. On June 25th, 2023, 19-year-old Trap City affiliate Lil was gunned down in a rideshare car in Little Italy.
I remember this story. So they caught they op in a lift, I think it was, right? Now, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 holes in the glass, right? Now, you know, say what you want to say about the streets. Y'all know, man, Mula, I do not like the streets. I'm calling the police. You better leave me the fuck alone. FBI, open up! But, niggas had some good aim that day. God damn. I mean, that's all like right. I don't know if they was like point blank range. But if they wasn't, we could have used them in SEAL Team 6. I'm telling you right now, folks.
As he got into the rear pack,
I want to put y'all on to some of the easiest money you'll ever make in your life. Freecash.com is a website that allows you to literally get paid hundreds of dollars just for playing video games on your phone. All you need is an email and a password. Follow the directions on each of the campaigns and you can earn at least $100. My personal favorite game to play was Sunrise Island, and when I clicked on it, they had a $370 bonus. I got $370 just for playing a video game on my phone. On average, it only takes about 17 minutes for most people to start earning money on freecash.com. So if you need some free, easy, extra money, go to freecash.com, click the QR code right here, or go in the description below and start getting that bag. You did?
Passenger seat. A shooter approached and fired through the window before fleeing through an alley. Lil was rushed to a nearby hospital but was pronounced dead shortly after arrival. Jeff would waste no time mocking the murder in music and online. In a track Stretched, featuring Vert, he claimed Lil looked up like he saw a ghost before getting gunned down when he rapped. He looked up like he saw a ghost. He dead. Won't get up no more. He dead. Gonna miss him for sure. With the Drake boy, you know I'm too cold. What's notable is that news reports never disclosed what type of weapon was used in the shooting.
Right.
But on police radios, officers mentioned finding rifle shell casings and a 9mm pistol on Lil.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Ooh, it was gonna get bad for Jeff. I ain't gonna lie, boy. Some people might say he won because you feel me. If that nigga if he ain't get unalive, bro, he would be in Jail. Jail. For everybody that can't spell on 4 down. I'm telling you right now, shorty, and he wouldn't have been getting out. I'm telling you right now, gang. Man, and me personally, I still think if Bloodhound Q50 had anything to do with any of this, I think they gonna end up locking him up. You know what I'm saying? Unless he changed everything around. You know what I'm saying? Because in Chicago, the police, they don't give a two flippity flickers about nobody losing, you feel? Type shit. So as long as he stay out the streets, he might be decent now if he just keep rapping and keep chilling. But if they find out that he had anything to do, real hard evidence, oh, he gonna get took down. And the bigger he get, the more they gonna want him. That's the scary
shooter
part.
using a rifle and Jeff's nickname being King Drake for his love of Dracos drew attention to the possible realness of the lyrics. The details were so specific that they bordered on self-snitching. Lil Pooh. The Bloodhounds were soon allegedly seeking revenge. One of the first rumored hits was on a man named Lil Pooh, who was reportedly from the Flipside set. Pooh was shot and killed in front of his home in Sauk Village in April 2023. After his death, Jeff posted music and social media content implying that Pooh had disrespected Z Money and paid the price. Jeff
okay, I'ma be the asshole to say it right here. I don't think that ain't it, folks. You see what I'm saying? I don't think you should be smoking somebody just cause they dissed your homie if they ain't did shit. You know what I'm saying though? Like, damn, that's all. Damn.
About waiting for Pooh in his yard in a song titled In Your Home featuring Q50 and Vert. When he rapped, "Say you smoking on Z, get filled up with chrome. Lil Pooh dissed Z, now Lil Pooh gone.
Oh,
you know that never take too long. Laying in a nigga grass until he come home.
Oh, no.
Think this game till a get smoked." The double homicide that shook the city. Monty and Lil Rob. On January 26, 2024, Monty and Lil Rob were gunned down during their lunch break from Innovations High School in downtown Chicago. Surveillance footage captured a dark-colored SUV pulling up under the train tracks near the school.
Now, I'm gonna tell y'all, Innovations is downtown, but it's an alternative school. You see what I'm saying? The bad kids go there. So, one thing about Lil Jeff, he was crazy. He was the Joker. He was the only nigga that'll kill you, blow you up, shoot your mama. Well, not shoot your mama, but he'll unlive you, blow you up, and then get on live and laugh about it. With a big ass smile. You feel me? Do your homework on smiling. But I ain't heard nothing about him doing nothing to nobody who ain't have it, who wasn't with it type. You get what I'm saying? If you wasn't in the streets, you was kind of safe from Lil Jeff, what it seemed like. You know what I'm saying? You might get robbed, but you're gonna keep your life. Now, if you in the streets, you his op, belt. Even though the streets is dumb than a motherfucker. I'm talking about dumb as a box of rocks. In today's day and age, it's fucked up to say you kind of got to command a nigga like that, twin. Because these niggas got switches. They just brrr everybody up, folks. Kids, mamas, grandmamas, uncles, cousins, baby dolls, phone them. The dog, they popping everybody.
Masked gunmen exited the vehicle and ambushed the victims in broad daylight, opening fire before speeding off. Despite being rushed to Northwestern Memorial Hospital, both teenagers died from their injuries. Jeff had close ties with BKN, also known as Nitty Block. Their members were connected to Jungle, a set on the west side of Chicago, and Jeff could be seen chilling with them, hanging out on their block and even showing love on social media. There's a clip of him in the Jungle posted up like he's one of their own. Everything changed when Monty and Lil Rob pulled what the streets now call one of the most disrespectful robberies in Chicago drill history. He was in the lobby of an apartment building with Monty and Rob when they asked to see his watch. Not expecting anything shady, Jeff handed it over. But in a flash, they ran off.
Throwback to when Bloodhound Lil Jeff clears the air about Monty robbing him for his jewelry.
Public service announcement. On my dead grandmother's head, if I'm lying, I'm down. God could come pull me out this car right now. I never took a dollar from nothing. Said, let me take a picture, this, that, and that. I look up, the taking off down the stairs with 5 more extra. And I'm like, damn, I thought it was gangster. The whole time I'm right there, still working with him. I'm telling them we could keep this gangster, be gangster, and I respect it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Just keep this gangster. One gangster, not look, sad.
And a lot of time niggas be thinking stuff funny and this, that, and third, and they finna just do this and do that. No, don't nobody think that. You feel me? So it's like, okay, don't get me wrong. He was the Joker, folks. But again, he wasn't messing with nobody who wasn't fucking with him. Do your homework. You can say what they want to say, folks. Bloodhound Lil Jeff was not messing with nobody who was not messing with him. If that's true, if y'all pretty much robbed me for my watch that costs tens of thousands of dollars, and then I catch you on the streets and I know what school you go to and I catch you outside and you get unalive right there, I ain't saying it's cool. I ain't saying it's a good thing, but you knew what came with the streets when you start jumping off. When you jump off the porch, you knew what came with these streets, shorty. You see what I'm saying? You knew that robbing somebody could get you killed. You knew that shooting at somebody can get you killed. They know this, folks. They know this, and then they still play the streets. If you don't want to be a street nigga, don't play the streets. So that's basically me telling you, if you don't want to die as a young teenager or early 20s person, if you want to live a long life, don't go join the streets. If you want to stay out of jail, don't jump in the streets, folks. Because you're not going to avoid those two things if you're really, 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 really in the streets. Only reason I avoided it because I wasn't really in the streets. Do your homework. So it blows my mind when motherfuckers be trying to act like, Mac Mula, you wasn't like that. I'm telling you I wasn't. I robbed some niggas. I had a gun on me too. I ran from the police. I sold some, you know what I'm saying? I was doing some trapping. But I wasn't trying to be no street nigga though. Like, you feel me? And that's the only reason why I never went to prison and I never got killed. You know what I'm saying? Because I really wasn't like that. I was around it. I might, you know, it was some shots getting let off at me. It was some people looking for me because of who my homies was. You feel me? But I wasn't the nigga that they should have been looking. I wasn't. Listen, leave me the fuck alone.
Roses and teddy bears.
Do you think this was a valid reason for Lil Jeff to crash out?
Just days after the robbery, Monty appeared in a BKN vlog posted by Word from the Trenches. In the middle of the video, Monty FaceTimes Jeff, laughing and showing off the very watch they stole.
I didn't know that. Hold on.
While flexing on
Monty
camera.
right there, ain't it?
Jeff on the other end of the line was clearly heated, trying to get their location.
Shit really good. Like I said, shout out Baby Drill, my big cousin Cho, 2 Feet Bino, shit, really the whole 4L gang. Like I fuck with the whole 4L. Shout out Young Nudie and my cousin too.
He said, where that J at? Okay, see, I'm putting 2 and 2 together. I remember this video, but I didn't remember the timeline of events. So you robbed his watch. He tried to get up with you. You calling him, laughing, thinking it's funny on camera, on vlogs. You trying to get some clout, get some clicks off of it. And then when motherfuckers lose their life, we supposed to be sad. Don't get me wrong. It's stupid. But
all my folk down there in the 8, it's going on for real.
You ain't got nobody in mind like you gotta fuck with like industry-wise like shit.
Really, like, I ain't gonna lie, twin.
yeah, let me see the J.
Like,
Showing him the watch. Look at him. Showing him the watch that he robbed him.
industry-wise like shit.
Took from him.
Really, like, I ain't gonna lie, twin. Like,
Good, man. We got JL, man.
hold on, y'all. Hold on. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he flexing it. Look, we got J everywhere. Look, it's Lil Jeff. Give me some clout. We got J everywhere, trying to hint, trying to be cool, trying to be funny, trying to go viral, trying to be, you feel me? That's what happened to people who like that. They die, go to jail.
Put that J in there.
Look, only artist
that
I
J
really
in
wanna
there, man.
fit right now probably Big 30. Goddamn.
Look at bro looking like he tripping, but I ain't gonna say nothing because then I'm gonna look like I'm scared.
That is on y'all wrist right there, man.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
On January,
That nigga talking. He trying to look how he trying to jump in the camera so damn bad.
Right there, man.
Look at him.
Hold on, y'all.
He's like, damn, hold on.
On January 26, 2024, just 6 days after that FaceTime video
6
dropped,
days later.
Monty and Lil Rob
That's
were
crazy.
spotted walking near Innovations High School
crazy.
in downtown Chicago during their lunch break.
That's crazy.
It was around 12:30 p.m. and the streets were packed. Suddenly, 2 cars pulled up. Shooters wearing masks hopped out and opened fire. Monty and Rob were hit and dropped instantly. 3 weeks after the hit, Lil Jeff released his biggest song yet,
3 weeks later. That's
where he
crazy.
confessed the hit on the song. He rapped. They did what they did, so they had to pay the consequence.
Woo.
This was a hint to the chain and watch robbery and Monty and Lil Rob having to pay the consequence.
Oh, he got the chain
Hit
and a
hard
watch.
when he rapped. We hopped out
He
with
did have a chain. When he was on FaceTime, he had a chain on too.
4 poles and 2 got hit. Clear as day. 2 shooters, 2 victims. And the most self-incriminating part of this song was the line when Lil Jeff said, "When I speak, it's only facts." He was screaming, when he got hit. This was reference to the viral video of Monty laying on the floor when he got hit screaming.
I
The
didn't know it was
Milwaukee
viral like that.
allegations, Jig, Selly, and paid hits. Outside Chicago, Lil Jeff's name rang bells in Milwaukee too. In his song BH4L, Jeff made references to sliding in Milwaukee and left cryptic lyrics implying paid hits. 2 Milwaukee rappers, Jig and Selly, were both gunned down in separate incidents. When he raps, bailing out blowing, running and trying to get low. Fournick got kicked, knocked the feathers out his coat. Duck in the field, don't want no smoke. Every time I'm outside, on live, drop a low. Fans believe Jeff may have taken money from a Milwaukee rapper called Cracks to carry out hits. It is confirmed in Crack's song Bloody Tears. When he rapped, they got it wrong. Lil Jeff was spinning, but I ain't pay him none.
Oh, shit. What's going on?
Cracks was saying Lil Jeff wasn't doing hits for money. He was doing it for free, which shows the love he probably had for Cracks. Lil Jeff had a bunch of pictures of him and Q50 in Milwaukee, which perfectly times him in with the timelines of these incidents.
That's crazy. So he got pictures of him in Milwaukee at the same time that these people is dying. What is going on, bro?
Robbery and assassination of TMC Slide. By early 2024, Bloodhound Lil Jeff had already become notorious for his string of alleged murders, boasting about body counts in his music and live videos. But the case that would push his name into the record books came months after his own death, when an op he allegedly shot in February 2024 finally passed away after 10 months on life support.
That's insane, bro. Do your
Ladies and
homework on
gentlemen,
catching a body
We got him.
when you already passed away. We've never heard of that. What kind of sicko shit is that? Bro, this nigga is one of the devil's henchmen. Do your homework on henchmen. The Joker, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I've never seen a nigga be able to smoke somebody and then get on live. Like, this is crazy, bro.
That victim was TMC Slide. The situation began when Lil Jeff met TMC Bredo through mutual connections. At the time, Lil Jeff had a reputation for snatching chains and robbing people. Bredo got comfortable around Jeff, not realizing the danger he was in. One day, Bredo allegedly attempted to buy a bottle of green cough syrup, and Lil Jeff saw the opportunity to backdoor him. While Bredo was with his girlfriend, Jeff...
Why? I'm not trying to be funny, bro. I'm not trying to be funny, and rest in peace to him. I'm just thinking logically right here. I don't know if maybe bro ain't get the memo, bro. Because if you out here smoking people, I'm not buying no fucking drugs from you. What's wrong with you? I'm not buying a damn thing from you. I don't even want to... Nigga, we ain't even going to the corner store together, bro. I would never call somebody who I know catch bodies Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm not calling him to buy no motherfucking line of green off him. What the Like, I'm just not doing that. But maybe bro ain't know what, you know, or maybe he just thought they was cool. I don't give a fuck we cool or not. I'm not buying nothing from you. I promise you. Unless I knew you from when we was kids. then I know you ain't on nothing with me. You see what I'm saying? But shit, I don't know. The Grim Reaper might call you and say, hey, I need a soul tonight. It might be. I'm not gonna let it be me.
Watch. Shortly after, Jeff went live to troll Bredo in front of hundreds, mocking him for getting robbed.
I'm gonna show y'all who got his ass fucked. That nigga in the comments mad. He right there. It wasn't him, but it was his number. I'm gonna show y'all. Look, it's him right here. Ooh, I see it. He ain't had none of this shit.
What a burst was that?
Man, look, we exposing this. Cause his ass is
show that dick. We got an AP already, Stone.
I'm having my way in Chicago, Illinois.
Now we got another rose.
Hey man, get them people they shit back.
Like, fuck them niggas. They should never been trying to kick it behind a line of green. Fucking corn, man.
Should never been trying to kick it behind a line of green, corn, man. Like, damn. So we can't kick it? We can't. What can we do, bro?
That's it, $10 that cost him his whole hustle career. Everything he worked hard for, it cost lost all.
Like, dang.
It got even worse when YBC Dull dropped the song Long Live Jeffrey Dahmer, featuring Lil Jeff and Lil Scoom. Lil Jeff rapped, I might need to stop sniffing pills. Them labels been offering deals. Smack Bredo and his bitch with the steel. This Raleigh I took, I didn't steal. The robbery humiliated Bredo and caused major tension. In response, Bredo went live with fellow TMC member Slide. In that live stream, they mocked the Bloodhounds, called them broke, and flexed cash while directly dissing Jeff and his crew. Just a week later, Lil Jeff would allegedly catch Slide in traffic. Jeff reportedly opened fire, turning Slide's car into Swiss cheese, forcing it to crash into a brick wall. Jeff believed the hit was successful, but he noticed no news had come out about the incident.
So he
began posting messages online, saying his 11th hat was pending. In the same song he rapped, I might spin the block where you live. He got hit and he crashed in his crib, further confirming the hit on Slide. Meanwhile, Slide's family and associates tried to downplay the shooting. They began posting as if Slide was on vacation out the country, trying to protect his reputation and deny the Bloodhounds any bragging rights. As time went on, Jeff would continue to mock Slide on live, repeatedly referencing him, calling out the fact that he hadn't been seen or heard from. He said Slide got broke from life support and called on his fans to pull the plug. Even in songs, Jeff would mention Slide, mocking his condition.
Look how he's smiling, folks.
Plug. Even in songs, Jeff would mention
that nigga is the Joker, bro. He's the Joker.
Slide, mocking his condition. In August 2024, a Chicago YouTube channel ran a vlog with members of the TMC set. When asked about Slide, they dodged the question and claimed he was fine. They said people were trolling and denied anything was wrong. One member said, everybody gets shot in Chicago, and tried to minimize the situation, but the fact they kept deflecting only made it more suspicious.
Yeah. For somebody named Slide from TMC, the fans wanted me to ask y'all, like, what's up with that? Because they see him posting on Instagram, but a lot of people be trolling. Look, let me say something. Look.
I remember this.
Steady trolling.
That's good in the motorcycle.
Look, steady trolling, steady trolling and bringing up, steady trolling and bringing up Slide. Look, folks up, dog, you see what I'm saying? Folks a lot of different, they ain't got else to do, you see what I'm saying? So, they ain't got as much money as folks, they ain't deal with folks that did, you feel me?
Yeah, because I even seen a video on YouTube, but I'm going live. I'm like,
look, they gonna keep bringing folks' name up, folks. They gonna keep doing all type of, but folks good though. Ain't nothing wrong with folks. Folks good though.
Yeah, that's that scooter.
Ain't nothing wrong with
it. They doing that. We in Chicago, bro. Everybody get shot, bro. Okay?
No, the hell they don't. But no, they do, but no, they don't.
Everybody get shot.
No, they don't.
Bro, my kid, everybody don't got 400,000-500,000.
What happened to they homies though? They troll Slide.
He dissed his ops while
I restarted the damn video like a goofy. Hold on.
Everybody don't got 400,000-500,000.
What happened to they homies though? They troll Slide, but they homies is dead on folks. Like, come on, man.
Just be clowns, man.
Folks still alive, breathing, talking. They homies can't do no.
Now I do agree with that a little bit. Oh, fuck that, because You can do something to somebody, a troll and all that, and they be funny on the gram, and you really caught a body and all that's cool. But that don't make you bulletproof. And I say that to say, something can happen to you. Something can happen to one of your homies. And you just making it more likely for something to happen by trolling. So that's the kind of where the disconnect come in the streets, where it's like, okay, it's y'all just in the streets because the war started and you just a part of the war, and so it's kind of like you ain't got no money, you ain't got nothing, you can't do nothing, you can't go nowhere, so you kind of you have to fight this war. Or is y'all on the side of, I'm gonna be in the streets because it's cool and it look cool on Instagram and it look cool in the rap songs, and I think I'm gonna be cool in the hood if I go be in the streets? You see what I'm saying? That's where it get confusing, because it's like,
eventually, the truth couldn't be hidden any longer. In December 2024, TMC Slide was officially pronounced dead, making him Lil Jeff's 11th confirmed kill, and likely the first time a drill rapper was credited with a murder after his own death.
Oh my God.
Fans quickly took to Instagram to react. Some congratulated Jeff and Q50 for the body count, while others criticized how far things had gone. One viral video showed Lil Jeff counting his fingers, wishing he had 11 hats, but his wish did come true.
Dr. Seuss.
No,
we see them come, we see them go. Some are fast, some are slow. Some are high, some are low. Now one of them is like another. Don't ask us why, go ask your mother. Bitch. What say? Look at his fingers. 1, 2, 3. How many fingers do I see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He has 11. 11. This is something new. I wish I had 11 too.
Conspiracy and self-snitching. Lil Jeff didn't just rap about the murders. He taunted, detailed, and bragged about them. On Instagram Live, he mocked families, laughed about bodies, and referenced specific cases before the media even confirmed details. This type of behavior would earn him multiple conspiracy to commit murder charges and likely be used by prosecutors to argue for the admissibility of lyrics and social media posts as evidence. Combined with other murders, these would paint a picture of a serial killer thriving in the social media era. Conclusion: if Bloodhound Lil Jeff were still alive today, he'd be looking at multiple life sentences.
For sure.
Between the confirmed and alleged murders of Lil, Monty, Lil Rob, Slide, and possibly Jig and Selly, his hat sheet would rival some of the most dangerous drill rappers in drill history.
I ain't gonna lie though. And it's the crazy part about all this is it's probably just gonna keep getting worse, because now it's a young nigga that seen Lil Jeff, Q50 and Philly Chop, all them little niggas to be exact. Like, they seen what Lil Jeff was doing, they seen what was going on, you know what I'm saying? And now they finna go do it crazier. And then they finna, goddamn it, when they go do something crazier than what Lil Jeff was doing, then somebody gonna come behind him and be like, ooh, I'm finna go crazy, I'm finna be even more savage, I'm finna, you feel me? But really, it's just like a race against race against the clock, cause folk, only thing you doing is speeding up your death, bro. Only thing you doing is speeding up your death or jail. That's all you doing. When you really get down to the nitty gritty behind what the streets is, sagging your pants, claiming the gang, Crippin' Blood, BDGD, whatever it is you claiming, folk, shooting motherfuckers, trolling motherfuckers on live, dissing ops, dissing dead, all that, folk. Only thing you doing is making your death more likely to come early, because you're not getting any money. These people are not rich, okay? And if they are rich, they ain't rich from being in the streets. They rich from rapping or something else. You see what I'm saying? So being in the streets don't make you rich. The real wifey type girls, they don't like that type of shit, okay? So that's that. It don't move you out the hood. You still live in the hood. All it does is put you in jail or kill you early. That's literally all it does. And these motherfuckers think they're being cool when really they're the dumbest motherfuckers out the bunch, folks. And that's the sad part.